guys, it is Tamika, a new me 1109. So I was watching videos this morning, and Regina, girly 720, made a video, and I think that video was called My Thoughts on Current Videos. So one of the comments was feeling like it was a little weird that there are people who've had weight loss surgery who've not communicated the fact that they've had surgery to family and friends. I'm one of them. I do not talk openly about my lap band surgery to everyone that's in my life. People who are close to me, people who I feel like I can trust, I share that information with. I also share that information with complete strangers. It all depends on how I feel internally with that person, that situation that I'm in, whether or not I'll share. And I think the one thing that's important, and I know that, you know, Regina, first of all, I love you. Love your videos, learned a lot from you. I really like when you post, and I love the things that you have to share. So I'm not, you know, trying to attack or anything. I'm just trying to shed some light. One thing that I think is important is making sure that everybody understands that this is a process. This is a very personal decision that people need to make. I know for a lot of people it probably took some time. I know that people probably had weight loss surgery for various reasons. Some were probably health reasons. Some were maybe vanity reasons. Some were, people in their family may have died from obesity or obesity-related situations or conditions. Various reasons, a huge scope of reasons. And I know that it probably took some time again for people to come to this conclusion. And we're all so different. And yes, it probably is weird that there could be somebody in our family who doesn't know that we've had weight loss surgery. However, you know, when I click the button to share my videos, I click public worldwide. My videos aren't private. However, most of my videos are viewed, the majority of my videos are viewed by people who are in the weight loss community, who I feel like is my support group. And just as though, and they're perfect strangers. Most of them have started off as perfect strangers. I don't know you guys. I didn't know you guys initially. But a lot of you over time, we've sort of built relationships, just communicating with each other back and forth. And I liken it to walking into a support group, a physical support group, and not knowing anybody in there and being just as open there. Yes, this is videos, and yes, it's open to everybody. But, you know, I don't know. I'm like, who in my life would be able to find my video that didn't know, that wasn't looking for a lap band or any of my keyword searches, just randomly be on YouTube and find me? I don't link, you know, that whole, do you want to, if somebody knows your email address, they can search your email address to see if you're on YouTube. I don't do that. And just Tamika's there. So, you know, I don't put my full name in any of my videos or any of my keyword searches. So with that, I'm thinking it would be a really big coincidence if people in my life find my videos on YouTube that just randomly. So, you know, for me, it's cathartic to be able to share with people who are going through the same thing that I'm going through, or have gone through it already, or are coming behind me and needing information. I remember when right before I had weight loss surgery, I found Melanie, Sky Moon 1982, and shortly after that, Bandit Wendy. But I think I found Bandit Wendy after I was actually banded. So, and you know, you look to these people and you look at what they went through. You look at what they were eating throughout various stages. You learn from them. And for me, I was so inspired by Melanie's story. And I wanted to do the same thing. I wanted to journal my experience. I wanted it to be something that I can go back and look at. Now, back to me, I'm rambling, but back to why I don't openly share. There are people who are in my life who are negative, and I don't feel like being bothered with it. I think bit by bit, little by little, as I become more comfortable with my situation, as more and more people start to ask, which they are now, I think I'll get to the point where I will probably disclose. But it'll be on my timing. You know, we're all so different, and you know, I think that's what I'm saying. And I don't want anybody to feel like there's something wrong with you if you haven't disclosed and if you're not sharing. I know, Candace, last week we had back and forth based on your video about starting to feel, what did you say? I think you said guilty or something like that. And I said, you know, at that point, we're processing through. We'll get to a point. But, you know, this is sort of like our little world right now. And when we get comfortable with saying, hey, boom, I had lap band surgery, we will. But until then, it's our journey. And we just have to process through it. And we're okay. There's nothing wrong with us. I will admit, Regina, it is weird that you don't like openly tell everybody in your family or that you've ever known, but you would be sharing this with people, with complete strangers. It's weird. But, you know, it's our choice right now. So, anyway, I just, you know, I felt passionately about that only because I'm one of those people. I'm one of the people that have not gotten to the point where I want to pick up the phone and call everybody in my family and say, hey, guess what? And I live in another area, so I live 6-hour drive away from the majority of my family and friends. So I'm here in my own little world doing my own little thing with losing weight, and so I don't have people who are constantly in my face asking me or looking at me go through this transformation. But at some point I'll go to LA and I'll go boom, and then who knows if I'll say I had lap band surgery. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you soon. I just sort of wanted to put that out there. Again, if you haven't disclosed, process through your situation. Figure out what makes sense to you. And do it in your own timing. And know that it's okay. It's really okay. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.